everyone, welcome to Coffee and Crafting. My name is Lori if you are new to my channel. I have a different video today for you. I've combined my favorite spring and Easter DIYs from last year into one video. I will have a new video with all new DIYs for you this Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So until then, I hope you will enjoy this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, I really hope you'll hit that subscribe button and notification bell before you leave today, and give me a thumbs up along with a comment. Love to hear from you. So grab a coffee or your favorite drink and let's start. For this DIY, I have a fresh carrot sign from the Dollar Tree. It's shaped like a cutting board. I'm going to remove the fresh carrot sign from the board, and I'll paint the board with the Home Decor white chalk paint. I will give it one coat of paint so the lines will lightly come through the paint when it dries on the board. I'm going to glue the fresh carrot sign back onto the board. I'm going to glue 3 carrots from the Dollar Tree to the carrots on the sign, and this will give the sign a 3D kind of look. I'm going to take some jute rope and glue it around the fresh carrot sign. And to finish the sign, I'll add a simple double jute bow to the top. I love how this sign turned out. It was simple and easy to make over, and it has a really beautiful farmhouse style to it. I have the Cottontail & Co. egg farm cutting board sign from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to do the same as I did on the first board. I'll remove the sign, paint the board with some white chalk paint from Home Decor, and then I'll glue the sign back onto the board. I have 3 wooden eggs from the Dollar Tree. I'll paint them with the ballet slipper and moss color from Waverly and a lilac color from Folk Art. I'm going to glue the jute rope around the cottontail sign. I'll glue the eggs on the board to give it a 3D look. And to finish this sign, I'll add a double jute bow to the bottom. This cottontail sign makeover was so easy to make, and it will look great on the counter or on the wall. For this DIY, I have a mini wood bunny from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to mix some paint using my chalk finish lime paint and some white acrylic paint. I'll mix it together to get a lighter color. I have some wooden beads that I bought at my local thrift store a while back, and I put them on a stick to paint them with my paint mixture. I find placing them through the basket handles is easier to paint them than doing it separately, and I'll be using 2 different sizes of beads. I'm going to stain the bunny using the early American wood finish stain from Minwax, and my sweet husband was kind enough to drill a hole at the top of the bunny for me. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so
Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try.
When the bunny and beads are dried, I'll take a piece of twine and thread it through the top of the bunny in the hole and tie a knot. Then I'll string the beads on the twine.
No, no, nothing can break me.
I made a tassel for the end of the string of beads, and my camera stopped recording, so I lost the footage of how I made my tassel. I added a bow to the top of the tassel and one on the bunny, and a button in the middle of the bow.
Be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip.
I decided later the beads were still too bright. I'll take my brush from the Dollar Tree and I'm going to dry brush the antique wax on the beads.
I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me.
This DIY turned out really beautiful. It has a rustic farmhouse high-end style to it, and it cost around $5 in supplies to make it.
Break me. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in.
For this DIY, I have a wooden frame from Michael's for $1. I'm going to give it a light coat of paint using the home decor chalk paint.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you.
When the paint dries, I'll take a piece of sanding paper and sand the frame to bring out the natural wood tone.
Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling.
I'll glue a piece of twine to the back of the frame on one side and wrap it around to the front, gluing the end of the twine on the back of the other side. And I'll make another twine line at the bottom. I have a bag of glitter carrots from the Dollarama for $2. I'm going to wrap 5 of the carrots using thin twine.
Crazy for you, I feel like the ocean. I can see you want this too. 'Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know. And I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling.
And to finish this DIY, I'm going to hang the carrots on the twine using some mini clothespins that I had on hand.
Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
This was an easy, simple DIY that was fun to make, and it looks so cute. I love how this rustic farmhouse carrot frame turned out. For this DIY, I have a wooden house from the Dollar Tree. I'll remove the back from the frame of the house and then the paper from the back part. I'll use my glue stick and glue a piece of crafting paper to the back of the house. Then I'll use my knife to remove any excess paper from the back of the house. I'll glue the back onto the frame of the house. I have a wood bunny from the Dollar Tree. I'll paint it with the moss color from Waverly. Then I'll wipe off any excess paint to make it look like stain. I'll glue a small wood cube to the back of the bunny, then glue the bunny inside the house frame. I have 2 wood eggs from the Dollar Tree. I'll paint them with the moss and ballet slipper paint from Waverly. I have some reindeer moss from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to glue it along the bottom of the house frame under the bunny. I'm going to glue the 2 eggs to the moss. I did have the pink on the left side of the bunny, but I decided to move it beside the other egg instead, and I think that looks better. I glued a small pom-pom to the bunny for the tail. And to finish this DIY, I added a simple jute bow to the bunny. This bunny house was so easy and quick to make. It's going to make a nice addition to a tier tray or shelf. For this DIY, I have a wooden egg from the Dollar Tree and a piece of crafting paper. I'm going to rub my finger along the edge of the egg on the paper to bring out the egg shape, and then cut the paper to fit on top of the egg.
Looking for a new start.
How many mountains to get some confidence? How many?
I'm going to brush some Mod Podge on top of the wooden egg and also the crafting paper. Then I'll place the crafting paper on top of the egg, adding another layer of Mod Podge to seal it.
What will it take? Why the wait? Up and down, I'm losing ground.
I have a wooden house from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to remove the back of the house and brush on some Mod Podge and place a piece of crafting paper on the top. Then I'll apply another coat of Mod Podge to seal it.
Ooh, what to do? I am me and not you.
After it dries, I'll cut along the rooftop and sand the edges to remove any excess crafting paper. I'm going to paint the house frame using the Waverly chalk paint in the color Sage.
How many dressing up for me to play some ball? Seasons change, still the same range.
After it dries, I'll use a piece of sanding paper and sand the frame really good to bring out the natural wood color from the house.
I'm moving around. Pretend or tell me what to believe. I ain't got a sweet tooth for lying. Expand or show me how to succeed.
Then I'll glue the back of the house back onto the house frame.
Ooh, what to do? I am me and not you. Ooh, what to say? Please make the
I'll take the wooden egg and glue a tumbling block to the back.
just don't ask
And then glue the egg to the inside of the house.
to try.
And to finish this DIY, I have a mini wooden bunny from the Dollar Tree. I'll paint it using the Waverly chalk paint in the color Sage. When it dries, I'll use a piece of sanding paper to sand the bunny to give it a distressed look. Then I'll glue the bunny to the center of the egg. This DIY has a high-end farmhouse look that is so adorable. I love the earthy color tone of this Easter egg house, and it cost under $5 in supplies to make.
Pretend or tell me what to believe.
For this DIY, I have a wooden egg from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to paint just the top of the egg with the Waverly chalk paint in the color Sage.
Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let
I'm going to brush my antique wax from Michael's around the edge of the egg. Then I'll dry brush the antique wax on the top of the egg.
In a way, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here.
When it's dried, I'll take a piece of sanding paper and sand the egg to give it a distressed rustic look.
I miss you, and I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Just stay till the morning.
I'll cut a piece of burlap and wrap it around the egg, gluing it in the back.
Leave tonight. We could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning.
Then I'll wrap a piece of twine around the burlap several times.
Maybe I'm just too weak.
I have a package of paper flowers I bought at Michael's for $3. These flowers are beautiful, and if I had more wooden eggs, I would make more using every flower from this package. At the end, I had to pick one, and I decided to glue the two small flowers together on the egg. Leave me a comment down below on which flower you would pick for the egg. I would love to hear from you.
Miss me. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be?
I have a mini wood fence from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use my stencil brush, also from the Dollar Tree, and dry brush my antique wax on the fence.
Stay till the morning light. Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be?
And to finish this DIY, I'll glue the egg to the fence, securing the back with a tumbling block so it can stand straight. This Easter egg fence is my favorite. I'm in love with this rustic, shabby country look with this DIY. It turned out better than I originally planned. This DIY also cost me under $3 in supplies to make, and definitely is my favorite. For this DIY, I have a Bunny Trail Farm sign from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to remove the sign from the frame.
Said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay?
I'm going to use the buffalo plaid vinyl from the Dollar Tree. I'll measure out how much I need to cover the frame and use my Cricut cutter to get a clean cut.
We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Yeah. Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Yeah. Maybe.
I'll paint the frame using the Home Decor black chalk paint.
Being alone, well, I don't care, 'cause right now I feel the love that we said we would burn. Oh, I know that you feel it too. I know that I told you we're over.
After it dries, I'll dry brush the home decor white chalk paint over the black, and then I'll add some more black and then white until I get the look I want. And to get more of a rustic look, I'll take a piece of sanding paper and sand around the frame to bring out the original natural frame color on the edges and the corners. I'll place the vinyl in the frame and use my Cricut scraper to remove any bubbles or wrinkles. I'll then use my sanding paper to sand over the vinyl to give it a more worn look and also to take away some of the shine. I'm going to paint 2 wooden bunnies from the Dollar Tree with the white chalk paint. To finish this DIY, I'll glue the bunny trail firm in the center of the frame. Then I'll glue the bunnies at the bottom corners.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through
This DIY turned out so cute, and I love the rustic farmhouse vibe from it. Plus, it looks perfect on the shiplap in my kitchen. This sign I could leave up all year round. For this DIY, I have a truck I bought at Michael's from the Valentine clearance section. I'm going to remove the flowers and the Loads of Love sign. I'll paint the truck using the Home Decor white chalk paint and give it 2 coats of paint.
Even if the sky is falling down high, even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky...
I'm going to paint the Loads of Love sign with 2 coats of white chalk paint, then dry brush the antique wax from Waverly on the sign.
Even if the sky is falling.
I used the black vinyl and transfer paper from the Dollar Tree to make a Hello Beautiful Spring for the sign. I'll glue the sign on the truck, then glue a big flower at the top, adding leaves around the flower.
It's a known fact, yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the space.
Using the antique wax from Waverly, I'll paint a bunny from the Dollar Tree and glue it to the truck and add a leaf and a small flower. And to finish this DIY, I'll use the Home Decor black chalk paint and paint the tires. This DIY truck turned out so beautiful. It's different and unique with a rustic farmhouse look that I will be enjoying on my shelf for spring.
Feel that you're up
For this DIY, I have a bunny from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to stain the bunny using the Early American stain from Minwax. Then I'll wipe any excess stain off.
You come home to me.
When the stain dried, I didn't like how it turned out, so I painted it over using the Home Decor white chalk paint and gave it 2 coats of paint.
Be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that
I'm going to use the antique wax from Michael's and dry brush the bunny on the edges and on the top.
be your destination. You're gone now, but you're coming back. Yeah, I know that.
I have a crate from the Dollar Tree and I'll stain it using the Early American stain from Minwax.
Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your destination.
I have an Easter blessing medal sign that I had on hand. I'm going to put it on the front of the crate and use a ruler to help push the tacks into the crate to secure this sign.
I hope I'll be something.
I'll decorate the crate by starting with a piece of burlap inside with some green moss on top. I have a package of bottle brush carrots from the Dollar Tree. They have like a red rusty colored look to them. I'm going to remove the bow and wrap the greenery with some twine, and then I'll wrap it around the top of the carrot to secure it. I'll glue a small twine bow to the top of the carrot. I will be making 2 of these for the crate. I'm going to glue the bunny to the back of the crate, then add the carrots and some daisy flowers. I have a Ray Dunn inspired spring egg from last year's Easter stash. I'm going to dry brush some antique wax on it to give it more of a rustic look, and then I'll add it inside my crate. And to finish this DIY, I'll glue a paper butterfly above the flowers on the bunny and a paper flower, both from Michael's, on the bunny's ear. This bunny crate is adorable. I love the simple rustic look to it. It was easy to make and a great addition to my Easter decor this year. For this DIY, I have a Happy Easter sign from Michael's. I'll stain it using the Waverly Antique Wax and then use a baby wipe to remove any excess wax.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles.
I have a wire round wreath from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to wrap some burlap around the wreath tightly.
Just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even
I have a hanging bundle of purple flowers that I will cut from the stem. I'll take the first piece and place it into the burlap, gluing with small amounts of glue under the flowers to the wreath. I'll add all the flowers and greenery around the wreath.
Without you by my side, let me feel your love again. Just the two of us, and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can
Next, I'll glue the Happy Easter sign to the wreath.
know if
I have a package of wooden eggs from the Dollar Tree. I will dry brush them using the lilac paint from Folk Art.
I wanna be with you. Be with you. Be with you.
I'll glue the eggs around the wreath, then dry brush them with the antique wax.
Wanna be with, 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 wanna. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. Let me be. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. Cause you make me feel.
I'll glue a lace bow at the top left corner of the Happy Easter sign, and to finish the DIY, I'll use the antique wax and brush it onto a mini bunny from the Dollar Tree. I'll glue it in the center of the bow. This DIY was so easy and simple to make, and it has a beautiful rustic look. I love how this turned out. I hope you were inspired today with some new ideas for your Easter spring decor. I want to thank everyone for joining me today, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. So until then, have a beautiful day, and bye for now.